Hello, Bible readers. It is Wednesday, September 30th, and you have made it. You have made it to the fifth book, five Tuch books. The Pentateuch is made up of Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy is the fifth book of the Pentateuch, the meat of the oldest parts of the Old Testament, and we will see that Deuteronomy is dominated by Moses. It's kind of Moses's last words, and he has many last words. The book will be divided into 5 sections, basically. And this first section is Moses remembering. These first few chapters is Moses putting into context where they are now. It's been an interesting journey, of course, to get to Deuteronomy. In my Lutheran study Bible, there's a good introduction to what the book of Deuteronomy is about. It's important to know that at the time that this is produced, Assyria is causing a crisis of faith in Judah among the tribes that make up Israel. And that crisis is that Assyria has become so strong that a lot of people within the tribes of Israel have decided to, hedge their bets. Not only worship the Lord, but also Baal or Baal, B-A-A-L. There's, I guess, a few ways you could pronounce it. Baal, Baal. And so that's what Moses is trying to take on. He knows that this is the context, that a lot of people are tempted to think about other gods. And so he lays out obedience is what will bring life. And so Deuteronomy for Christians has perhaps the most famous text is where Deuteronomy urges its readers in chapter 30 to choose life. And what choosing life looks like, according to Deuteronomy, according to Moses, is being obedient to the law, to God. Because this is about mutual love. God has expressed love to Israel by choosing Israel as a special people, freeing them from Egypt. The people are to love God in return, to show their love by obeying God's law. And so there's, like I said, there's going to be 5 major sections, and we are in these first few chapters. We're having a little history review from the time the people left Mount Horeb, Sinai, to their arrival in Moab, east of the Jordan River. So we're there. We're in the 5th book. And as for Luke, we're in the 7th chapter. And this is 2 different stories. 2 prophetic wonders first. And again, these actions of Jesus make even more sense if we're familiar with Elisha and Elijah from the Old Testament. Remember, Luke is trying to show how Jesus is a prophetic Messiah. And so he's going to act like a prophet. He's going to do prophet things. And there's no better way to paint a picture of a prophetic Messiah than to have Jesus do something that would remind you of Elisha and Elijah. And so that's what these 2 wonders are about. Raising the widow's son has no parallel in any of the synoptics. Matthew and Mark don't talk about this at all. And yet that is to remind us of Elisha. And it also shows who accepts and who rejects these actions of Jesus. And of course, the people to reject Jesus are the powers, the Pharisees, the scribes, and those who accept are the people on the margins who really are looking for good news. As Simeon said, Jesus will divide the people, right? There will be a division among the people. And so the sinners and tax agents are the ones who are accepting John and Jesus and therefore justifying God. But there is an acceptance of what John and Jesus are doing as prophets by those on the margins. I am one with my God. My God is with us, all of us, at all times and in all places.